Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Put that board on the floor. Put it down.
I did.
The armrest.
Oh. Okay.
And people found that funny.
Steve Martin, also.
Steve Martin was a prop comic.
He was?
Yeah, he came out with an arrow through his head.
Mm-hmm.
And people found that funny.
Steve Martin, also. Oh, you said that. Harpo Marx, also.
Wait a minute, Stugatz, what just happened there? Stugatz,
I wasn't listening then.
That is the least amount of listening. We've got to play that back. You've got. Cut that off, and we're going to come back and shame Stugatz with it next. All right, because I think that what you did last segment is disrespecting our show. Now, before we can go down this path, like, this was amazing. Like, Stugatz is famous for not listening. Just a terrible listener. But I believe he broke the record for not listening with this clip. Like, I don't think you understand, because you weren't listening, how exactly this played out, where you threw a camouflage bomb out there to pretend that you were listening,
Right.
and then followed it up by saying the same thing that had just been said.
I do it all the time, though. It's kind of like a bridge from Mike back to you and just keeps the show moving. But I have a feeling I screwed this one up.
Wait till you hear this, okay? Because I don't feel like anybody, generally speaking, people listen to radio pretty passively. I would put this in the Guinness World Book of World Records for not listening.
Steve Martin was a prop comic.
He was?
Yeah, he came out with an arrow through his head. And people found that funny.
Steve Martin, also. Oh, you said that.
Like, that was amazing. That was a magic act from you where you pretended to be listening in the conversation, but you were not listening. Listen to that again, because it's amazing.
Steve Martin was a prop comic.
He was?
Yeah, he came out with an arrow through his head.
Mm-hmm.
And people found that funny.
Steve Martin, also.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
Like, you were right there. You did a great masking job of pretending like you were listening to the conversation. You exhibited genuine surprise at
Yes.
the revelation that
Yes.
Steve Martin was a prop comic.
But I can't tell you how many times I've done that throughout the years, and I just listen for keywords like Steve Martin, and then I don't repeat them. But this time I screwed up.
Okay, but you don't absorb them either, because you reacted with genuine surprise. Really, Steve Martin? And then, like Ryan just remember the arrow in his head, and you say, uh-huh, and then look what you nominate.
Steve Martin was a prop comic.
He was?
Yeah, he came out with an arrow through his head. The people found that funny.
Steve Martin, also.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What is it?
No, it's totally believable. Unbelievable and not surprising at all.
I mean, even for you, dude.
That's amazing stuff. That is just magic that just happened. Organic magic. From the fertilizer, crap that we do every day. Sometimes you get these beautiful flowers spring up that smells like sewage and bad radio. And it's got Stugatz' smiling face on it.
Steve Martin was a prop comic.
He was?
Yeah, he came out with an arrow through his head. The people found that funny.
Steve Martin, also.
I mean, I like the genuine surprise, the pretend agreement listing, and then followed with the unearthing of a revelation.
Steve Martin was a prop comic.
He was?
Yeah, he came out with an arrow through his head. And people found that funny.
Steve Martin, also.
Unbelievable.
Oh, you said that. I wish I expanded there. Hey, the arrow in his head.
I want wiener.
Damn. Oh, he
We'll
pulling
talk
that
to you
truck.
mañana. This was the Dan Le Batard Show on ESPN Radio.
I want to watch Face Off now.
Movie rocked.
It was terrible.
No, the prison with the magnets.
We've already covered this. The only good movie ever that involved a plot twist that involved someone peeling their own face off was Hannibal Lecter, Silence of the Lambs. That's it. That closes the category. There's never been another movie. By the way, spoiler alert. There's never been another movie that involves peeling off a face. It's been any good.
Come on, Face Off.
Face Off, not Mission Impossible.
No. Silence of the Lambs. There was a peel.
That's the only.
Okay.
Yes!
Stugatz! 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 I just said that!
You did? I was checking to see if Brian Williams is angry.
Stugatz!
Steve Martin's a prop comic.
Stugatz!
You said Silence of the Lambs?
Get the Steve Martin prop comic thing, and then we'll cut up the other one. We'll bring back Tim Brown in a second. Unbelievable what just happened there. Stugatz does not listen to the show. It's unbelievable. I'm talking right in his face. I'm talking